Imagine stumbling upon a hidden file that exposes intimate details about your life, scribbled by the very adults entrusted with your education, from your quirky habits to your family's private matters. That's the heart-wrenching ordeal unfolding for students at Somerville House, one of Brisbane's elite all-girls schools, where a trove of teachers' confidential notes has been leaked. But here's where it gets controversial. These notes weren't just casual observations. They delved into deeply personal territories, sparking outrage and questions about trust in the classroom. And this is the part most people miss. The timing couldn't be worse, with exams looming just days away. Let's break it down step by step to make this easier to grasp. Back in 2021, when these students were just starting Year 7, teachers at Somerville House compiled a document filled with detailed remarks on their pupils. Picture this: entries on students' personalities, how they behaved in class, or even their reactions to specific subjects and tests. The notes painted vivid pictures, describing everything from the state of their hair and their social standing among peers to their overall demeanor, with some labeled as odd or rude in ways that could sting. For beginners wondering about this, think of it like a secret report card, but far more intrusive than grades or attendance. Even more alarmingly, the document didn't stop at school life. It included sensitive medical information, such as diagnoses, types of treatments, and even medications students were taking. To clarify, this means sharing health details that are usually protected under privacy laws, potentially exposing vulnerabilities that students might not have wanted publicized. On top of that, there were notes on physical appearances and, perhaps most surprisingly, the marital status of parents, with some described as intense in their involvement with their daughter's schooling. It's easy to see why this feels like a violation. Parents and students are right to feel appalled, as it blurs the line between educational guidance and unwarranted personal scrutiny. How did this come to light? Students accidentally accessed the file while searching for other materials uploaded by a teacher on Microsoft Teams, a common digital tool in schools. For those new to this, Microsoft Teams is like a virtual classroom where files are shared, but imagine if a private folder wasn't quite locked down. The leak happened right in the middle of exam prep for Year 11, adding stress to an already tense time for these young learners. Principal Sandra Hastie reached out to parents late last night with an email alert, framing the issue as a data breach within our school IT system. To explain for newcomers, a data breach is when secure information gets accessed inappropriately, often due to technical glitches or human error. The letter admitted that some students have been able to access and read private historical notes, and acknowledged that these comments fall short of our standards and our values. Notably, there was no apology included, a point that stirred debate. The principal assured everyone that the school is investigating both the notes themselves and the root cause of the breach, promising updates and compliance with legal duties to handle the matter. Unsurprisingly, concerned parents flooded the principal with responses, voicing strong complaints about the invasive nature of the comments and the way the school is managing the fallout. We've reached out to Somerville House for further comment, but as of now, they haven't responded to our inquiries. For context, this prestigious institution was founded in 1899 and stands as the sole Presbyterian and Methodist Schools Association school in Brisbane, offering pre-prep through Year 12 for day and boarding students. Tuition fees start at $23,300 for preparatory years and climb to $30,144 annually for seniors, reflecting its elite status, but also raising questions about accountability at such high-stakes schools. This incident boldly highlights a controversial aspect of modern education. Where does teacher observation end and personal invasion begin? Is it justifiable for educators to catalog such intimate details, even if intended for internal use? And should a lack of an immediate apology from the school be seen as a red flag about their priorities? These are the kinds of debates that make us think, perhaps teachers need clearer guidelines on privacy, or maybe schools should adopt stricter digital safeguards to prevent future slips. What do you believe? Does this breach the sacred trust between students and teachers, or is there a valid educational purpose behind such notes? Share your views in the comments, agree, disagree, or add your own take on how schools should handle sensitive information.